What up, y'all? I just wanted to come in and speak about, you know, uh, what the title says. The title says exactly what we're going to talk about right now. Maybe I can change this light. Okay. Never mind that. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Um. Anyway, hopefully I'm heard right here. So, okay. I was just watching a video by Jesse Riaz, and it was called Crazy. And it wasn't even the song I was looking for. I was looking for a whole nother song, but I saw that one. I was like, let me click on it. So I thought it was the song I was looking for. But it ended up being a different song, and I don't know if anybody knows Jessie Riaz like that, but she's a like, a singer. So, in the song, it's literally like she's in this relationship with a man, obviously, and they're in the back of this, like, it seems like some type of car auto shop or something like that. And he is like, I guess they the scene starts off with her on the ground, okay? So then he comes in and he's, doing all this stuff to her. But he's abusing her pretty much. I'm trying to explain it in a good way, like, because I see it in my head, so I'm trying to translate it what I've seen in the best way. But so he was literally abusing her and choking her. She had this big ass scar on her chest, and she was on the ground. So he comes over. She's trying to grab, some tools so she can fight, but she can barely fight. Like, clearly she'd been beat up pretty bad. So she's walking over to or not walking, she's trying to climb over to the tools and grab it. And he sees her and he puts his foot on her hand. And then after he does that, he proceeds to start choking her, okay? And while he was choking her, this is the part that got me, okay? He started choking her, and he, like, let me try to explain this, like, seriously. So she had blood coming out of her mouth, right? So he takes his napkin and he wipes the blood, like, gently, like, I don't know how to explain it, like, in a loving way. He's wiping the blood. So then you see in her eyes, right? She almost feels like, oh wow, he loves me, or maybe he really is changing, like, but really, no, because right after he wiped the blood off, he proceeds to start choking her again. So that just made me start thinking, because I was like, okay, that part right there really got me. Why did that part get me? Because a lot of times when we're, in these abusive relationships as females, because I'm sure it can happen on the male side too, but I'm speaking for females right now. A lot of times when we're in those abusive relationships, we think that the man is going to show us mercy somehow. We somehow are like hoping that our love inside of us, and he's going to look us in the eyes and show us some mercy, right? And I'm saying this for somebody because I don't know. I really feel like it could probably help somebody and maybe save somebody's life. Okay, so what females think in those type of dynamics is that they're going to receive mercy, and half the time that is very, very traumatizing and damaging, because you're with somebody that you love, right? And this is why it's hard for females to get out of abusive relationships, because us as females, we're like bred to love. We are just like made like that. And a lot of men take advantage of that thing inside of us that we are just bred to love. All right, I'm trying to get this all out because literally something was like, you have to record this, and because I just feel it's gonna help somebody out there. So, so that's what I was saying to somebody the other day. I was saying, well, not the other day, like a while ago. I was saying that, the thing that hurts me the most about like relationships that are abusive is that you think that the person is going to show you mercy. So that's why you stay. You think that the person is going to change. And that's why you stay. And you just feel that they're going to look you in your eyes and they're going to see, you and not do that. But we don't realize that people are really dealing with some real life demons. So it's like they can't even control themselves. They can't even control themselves, okay? They can't control themselves. It's like something in them just snaps and black out. Now, I'm sure if any female has went through this that's watching this video, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. It's the blackout moment. And I feel that some men are just meant to do that, just meant to be fighters, but they shouldn't be doing that to their women. They're women. They shouldn't be doing that. Okay? So, I just wanted to I just wanted to say that part because I really feel that, somebody could really get hurt out there by just continuing to love someone who is damaged in that way. And in the song, it was talking about, she's saying, I'm crazy for loving you. He literally choked her out till the blood came splashing out of her mouth, okay? And then she somehow got up, you know what I mean? Because he thought she was dead, and he walked away limping. And then she crawled herself to a phone. Clearly, we know she's about to call the police to get some help. So, I don't know, who needs to hear this out there, but don't stay in no abusive relationship at all. I don't care what that person is or who that person is to you, who that person keeps saying they are to you. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it at all. Um, because this is the thing, like, people are really fighting their own demons. They're fighting their own demons. So you don't know what is inside of you that's going to tip that demon off. And if they have that inside of them, you have to pray for them. That's the only thing that you can do. You can't get into a relationship with these type of people because they have something inside of them. So, and the moment that you trigger that thing inside of them, they're going to snap. That's why they have that show called Snap. They have not First 48. What is the other one? Fatal Attraction. Fatal Attraction. I'm thinking about Blueface and Kreishan or whatever her name is. How abusive that relationship dynamic is, and a lot of people just go through abusive relationships, and they just don't want to face the fact that it's not healthy. I know you love the person. I know the person may have been there for you. I know the person, I don't know, may have these good qualities, but the person still is dealing with their own demons, and you can't put yourself in the fire just because you love somebody. Because what did Tina Turner say? What does love have to do? Have to do with it, okay? For real. What does it have to do with it? We have to stop doing that to ourselves as women and men, because men, I'm sure, deal with abusive relationships too. There's men out there who deal with abusive relationships with women. So we have to really just be careful out here, okay? Don't be crazy for love. It's really not worth it. I do understand, the feeling of hoping that that person will change, but I'm telling you, and I'm not saying it because I don't know. I'm telling you because I went through it. And I've heard this same thing before I went through it. I even heard this from the person's mom that was abusing me, literally. And she even told me, she said, just run, don't, because once they start abusing you, then it's never gonna stop. Because this is the thing, it's like they get this taste of power, and once they get that taste of power, and it's over you, good luck, okay. So I don't know who that can help out here. I'm guessing somebody is out there going through it with somebody, you know, still trying to figure out if they should stay. And maybe this is your confirmation that no, don't do it. There's plenty of people out there that will be there for you, that will love you. There's plenty of people who will not manipulate you, play mind games, reverse psychology games. There's plenty of people who will, treat you well and give you the things that you want, not deprive you of love. You deserve to be loved. We're not saying that, just because, like, you really deserve to be loved. Everyone deserves to be loved, but this is the thing. Hurt people hurt people. That's what I realized. And it has to stop somewhere. Hurt people hurt people. So let it stop with you. And just be a good person. And give and be kind. I literally made a vow today. I don't think I'm ever going to curse out anybody anymore. Because what's the point? You know what I mean? So that I can get somebody angry and we can get into a fight and do all of that. If they are angry, they can be angry. Because that's inside of you. If you are angry, it's because you already have that inside of you. It's just somebody tipped it off. So it's like, somebody can yell at, like, I don't know, the Bob Ross guy. I'm sure he's not gonna. Is his name Bob Ross? He's like a painter or whatever. He's some type of painter, and he has an afro, and he's mad cool. But literally, I'm sure if somebody cursed him out, no one would be. I mean, he wouldn't even say nothing back. So no one would be fighting him. He wouldn't even. He would just be like, okay, that's cool. Like, let's paint about it. Let's paint about it. So that's how we need to be. We really need to be like that. So hopefully this message gets to who it needs to get to out there. I know somebody out there needs to hear this. Hey, Malik. And yeah, people sign up for abusive relationships every day. Not only, I mean, you grow up in abusive relationships. Sometimes you can be in, with your family and be in an abusive relationship. So, Lord, God is good. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to hope that this message, I'm going to pray, actually, that this message makes it to the person that it's supposed to make it to. And yeah, God is good. I love y'all.